What's good, everybody? My name is Gentleman Jugg.
And I'm Son.
And welcome back to another Jugg and Son doing WWE. How you doing today, boy?
I'm good.
Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, do all the things all the other YouTubers tell you to do. Son, I need you to take me to Raw.
So we start off with the Judgment Day having problems again, and this is going to set up a match for later. We have a team of good guys versus the Judgment Day.
Yeah, well, the only saving grace is that we found that this is, quote, over this Saturday on Payback.
I mean, we're going to have Sammy and Kevin fight the Judgment Day. I guess, was it Finn and Damian? And it's going to be in a Steel City street fight. Now, it may sound like a different match, but it has the same rules as a street fight.
What are Steel City street fight rules, boy?
The same as a street fight, the same as a Samoan street fight, the same as no holds barred, the same as no DQ, the same as unsanctioned.
Yeah, you don't have to call these things anything. You can just call it a street fight. I'll still be cool with it.
Or just no rules.
As far as I know, none of these people are from Pittsburgh.
But they're having the Steel City street fight.
Yeah, well, ridiculous naming is ridiculous for 101, so whatever.
And then Gunther's talking about his title match he's going to have against Chad Gable, which is not happening at Payback, but the Raw after.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm sure it'll be great.
I guess they hyped up more of The Miz and LA Knight with The Miz, making fun of LA Knight. I mean, he did this to, The Rock, John Cena.
I mean, look, whenever The Miz does do this kind of thing, usually he wins. So,
Which is kind of funny.
We'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure he's not going to win. LA Knight is in one of those situations where he needs to win. So, whatever.
I guess they want the Raquel Rodriguez versus Rhea Ripley just isn't over yet.
I mean, look, I'm expecting the match to be great whenever they have it at Payback this weekend, so we'll see.
And then I guess, Becky Lynch fought Zoe Stark in Falls Count Anywhere match, and I mean, she beat her. Now she's just got to beat Trish.
Yeah, again, but hey, semantics.
Yeah, and then Shinsuke basically attacks Seth Rollins.
Hey, you know what? He's using the back as an excuse, and the story seems fine.
It's all about Seth's back.
I'm a fan of Shinsuke Nakamura being heel. It felt like not that long ago he was heel, so but this one feels kind of different somehow. But that's all I got about Raw.
That's all I got.
Take me to Smackdown, son.
So, when we got to Smackdown, we started off with John Cena.
Dun, 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 dun.
And he was here to talk about how he's back for 2 months. So he's going to be here.
He's going to be back for 2 months? He must not have any projects lined up.
Nah, but he's here. Hey. I'm not complaining.
I'm not complaining either. I mean, there would have been a time, not that long ago, when I would have been complaining. But, hey, absence makes the heart grow fonder. So, hey, John Cena, welcome back.
And he also said that I'm going to be hosting Payback too.
Oh, so there you go.
More Cena?
More Cena, please.
And that's when we hear this music I've never heard before, and that's when Jimmy Uso comes out.
Yeah, I mean, okay, fine.
So he has new music now that he betrayed his brother.
I mean, he's going to be a singles competitor, I guess. Maybe he'll get to go after the U.S. title. Who knows? Who knows?
Maybe they'll even let him fight Roman.
Maybe?
Yeah, but I guess he's here to talk about how John Cena's corrupted, just like Roman.
Yeah, that's the old same tired shtick. I've heard it before from others, even in John Cena's era. It's whatever.
And then we knew he was gonna attack John Cena, but the way they did this, it looked like a video game counter. Because, Jimmy presses, hits him, and then it's John presses, Y, and then he just catches the kick and then does his move.
Yeah.
It's the way he just caught his kick.
He's got to get a win here, and the fans have got to go home listening to John Cena's music, so there you go.
And then we had, We had LA Knight and The Miz on here doing their last promo before Payback.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't need to hear them anymore. I'm not super feeling this feud. I don't hate it, but I don't love it.
I'm just kind of here to see. I mean, as long as LA Knight gets his win, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll win.
And then we got the Robert Prophets.
Yeah, this is what I want to know about. I want to know about what they plan on doing. I want to see the plans happen. They say they're going to get all the gold, and I want to see that happen.
It's like tag team, world title.
Yeah, I mean, people have been asking on Reddit. I'm absolutely sick of it. Of who is going to be the one to dethrone Roman Reigns. I've seen this question a million times, and I'm sick and tired of seeing it. You know what? Give it to Robert. Okay? Let him do it.
So, I like their groups, and I just want to see what happens next.
Yeah.
Then we saw AJ Styles fight someone who wasn't carrying Cross, and that's Solo.
Did he win?
No.
That's what I figured.
And then I think...
The match looked fine, but it just... Whatever.
And then they had Jimmy jump in, and they're trying to tease that. Does Jimmy want to be back in the bloodline? And I'm like, it just wouldn't make any sense.
I'm not hyped about bloodline stuff for whatever reason. I'm just not hyped about it.
It just doesn't feel the same.
I'm looking at the whole thing, and I'm seeing Roman Reigns has only defended his title freaking 4 times, and Seth Rollins has defended his 6, in less than half the time. And so I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. Bloodline stuff, I don't care. Is that all we got?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, and Roman wasn't here either.
Yeah. Remind us every single time, please.
Well, Michael Cole tells us this is how many days it's been.
Yeah. He hasn't defended his title, so what am I supposed to do with that? Take me to Payback, son.
So we started off with John Cena.
Dun, 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 dun.
And he welcomes everyone to Payback. He's like, John Cena's the whole thing, basically. And then they start the show.
Well, before John Cena came out, there was a match.
Yeah.
It was Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus.
For the last time.
Possibly the best match that they've had so far. I dug it. I was not into this the entire time. And then they did this match, and it was great.
This is the best one.
I loved it. It's fantastic. Just a lot of high spots. I keep wanting to say Beth Phoenix. Becky Lynch, she pulls out the win, and it's fantastic. Loved it.
So now I guess she can move on to, maybe she should fight Rhea Ripley, because Rhea Ripley needs some challengers.
Yeah, and we all know who isn't going to freaking challenge her, but whatever.
And then I guess we can go to Cena was out here, and we had I guess the Miz came out here, and Cena said, well, I'm gonna be the special referee in your match now, Miz.
Yeah, look, the match was fine. I mean, there's some small, minuscule heat with Cena and LA Knight, but I
was like, it doesn't really seem like...
I didn't feel it. The match was fine. The fans got to cheer for LA Knight. End of story. I'm done.
LA Knight got a win. Then we had Rey versus Austin Theory. Rey Mysterio.
I'm still not really into it. I didn't really care about this match. I don't think Rey should be champion. I don't think Austin Theory should be champion. So, I don't care about either one of them.
Then we had our tag team match with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Judgment Day.
Now, this match was incredible. They brought the house down. It was fantastic. I didn't want it to end.
There's so many good spots.
A lot of good spots. But the end result is the Judgment Day did win. I don't even think Finn Balor knew he won as part of his character. But it's fantastic. This match is great. 10 out of 10 for me. Love it.
And Finn Balor finally has a title now.
It's been a while. But he has one. He's holding the belts. Will this mean the end of the Judgment Day versus Sami and Kevin?
I mean, Sami and Kevin need their rematch.
Yeah, and we got to go into the fall with them fighting some more. So maybe they'll have another match at Fastlane, probably in a steel cage.
I mean, the way I see it, it's like Judgment Day. Every other team besides Sami and Kevin is all heels. Yeah. And the Usos broke up. And the New Day, unless it's going to be Sami and Kevin the New Day over and over again.
I don't need to see it anymore. This match was fine. It capped off. I liked it. Great.
Then we had Rhea Ripley versus Raquel.
I didn't hate the match. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. It was fine. And, another, distraction in the match
by Dirty Dom.
Yeah, and there she goes. She won.
Yeah, and then we saw John Cena interviewing the Judgment Day.
I mean, yeah, they
won.
They won. I don't know what else they could say. I mean, how do they feel? I'm pretty sure they feel good. So, I mean, what do you want me to say?
And then we had the Grayson Waller effect, another talk show like Miz TV.
They have this talk show on a pay-per-view. Premium live event.
What makes the Grayson Waller effect bigger than the other ones? Because, this is on a pay-per-view now.
I don't know. I have never seen... maybe I haven't been paying attention, or I've been out of the room when the kind of thing happens where a talk show comes on a premium live event. But his guest star was Cody Rhodes, so I guess there's that.
Yeah, and then Cody's like, well, guys... I caught in a couple favors, and I want to introduce, and he brings out Jey Uso for Monday Night Raw.
Jey Uso is now on Monday Night Raw solo, and his music says, "It's me, Oos."
Just me, Oos.
Hey, look.
I like it more than the Jimmy's.
We've been hearing it forever, so I'm used to it. I mean... Nobody besides, there's a handful of wrestlers whose music changed, and I'm like, yeah, that's the music you should have. Don't even change it anymore. And Jimmy Uso should probably have kept his. And he probably should have said the exact same thing.
But, it's his voice.
Yeah, but it's his voice instead, but whatever.
Jay's just works.
And well. Yeah, fans like it, so it's all good.
He kicked Grayson, then did the wave.
Yeah. They made the crowd do the wave.
Yeah. And then we got Shinsuke versus Seth freaking Rollins. I like the intro to the match.
The intro to the match was fantastic. I loved it. Shinsuke should do that a lot more often. Like I said, I love his freaking heel work. It's great.
They did all that narrating.
And it was great. I loved it. The match was fine. Wasn't great. It wasn't over the top. I thought it was fine.
I mean, I went in thinking that Seth was gonna win, so.
I don't know. I was either way about it. I mean, it's not that I want Seth to lose. It's just Seth is not doing it for me with the title that I thought he would be doing it. I don't know. But it's we're fans, so we never like anything, right?
Yeah.
So, but like I said, the match is fine.
Seth won, and then I guess they didn't show this on the pay-per-view, but after it, Shinsuke attacks him.
Yeah, I mean...
So I guess we're going to continue this.
Yeah, it's not over yet. I'm assuming that, Shinsuke will continue to go and say something that he's going to pick the broken back of Seth. I don't know. Something stupid. I'm not against it. I like seeing heel Shinsuke. I think he's fantastic. He makes me laugh. So, he's like a Japanese anime character villain to me. That's how I see it. So, well, is there anything else for you, boy?
No.
Hey, like I said... Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, do all the things all the other YouTubers tell you to do. We really appreciate it. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and the next one will be available
when it's ready.